Wouldn't it be great if treating and preventing COVID could be as simple as taking a pill? Well, tonight's newsmakers believe it's just a matter of time. Now, earlier this month, we reported the preliminary success of an experimental drug in human trials. Well, Dr. Victor Garcia and Dr. Angela Wall know this drug very well and believe their research will only help propel its use as a COVID fighter.
We have to do something. What else are we going to do to get out of the situation we're in?
This is how thousands across North Carolina have been answering that question, getting their COVID vaccine shots. But despite the miracle of vaccines being developed this quickly, the experts are still worried, especially about the coronavirus evolving into even more variants.
And so that's why I think it's also important to have more tools available to us than just a vaccine, but also antivirals that could also be effective against the virus.
Dr. Angela Wall and Dr. Victor Garcia are professors in the UNC Chapel Hill School of Medicine. Prior to the pandemic, they were working on a new model to study how viruses and bacteria take aim at our respiratory systems.
When we heard about the new coronavirus that was being reported in China, we immediately saw the opportunity to move some of our efforts towards these new virus. And then when we were able to ask questions about what type of drugs might be effective, this one is the one that was the home run.
That one is the experimental drug EIDD-2801. It was originally developed but never approved to treat the flu. Researchers here at UNC have been testing it on human lung tissue they've implanted in mice. Here's an image of the virus in red in a human lung implant of a mouse. What exactly did the drug do?
So what the drug did is that it dramatically reduced the amount of virus that can grow in that piece of human lung. And the actual number of infectious viruses that were present were reduced from 10,000 to 1. So those numbers are extremely powerful. And
yes,
and they were equally positive whether the drug was administered prior to infection or it was administered after infection.
In other words, the team determined EIDD-2801 was effective in both preventing and treating COVID. And on top of that, in pill form, you would be able to take the drug by mouth twice a day. Compare that to other medicines and therapies like monoclonal antibodies, which have to be taken through IV lines.
So it's something that can just be could potentially be prescribed by the doctor. You pick it up at the pharmacy and you take it at home.
Think of it as an antibiotic. You get a course antibiotic, you finish the course antibiotic, and you stop taking it. So this is not likely to be something that you can be taking every day forever.
But from a preventative standpoint, Dr. Garcia says you could potentially use it when traveling. Say you arrive in another country, you get tested for COVID, you then take EIDD-2801, then you wouldn't have to quarantine for 2 weeks. What was your emotional reaction when you reached this conclusion? I mean, did you sit back and say, wow?
Well, actually, I think I'm going to put it in human terms. I got very lucky because my soon-to-be 85-year-old mother became infected. And for all intents and purposes, I thought she was going to die. But she recovered, and she's doing fine. But it would have been really amazing if we could have had given her this drug right when we found out that she was infected.
My family has also lost someone to COVID. It was my husband's grandfather. You know, he lived in a nursing home, and unfortunately several residents became infected, and there was really nothing that they could do. It would have been really nice, you know, the first time they got a positive case, if they could have just given everyone in the facility a drug to prevent further spread.
Which is why this work is so personally important to both of them.